be. Just be here, yeah. So again, we have Melissa Saffron and Michelle McCarty. They're both end-of-life doulas and occupational therapists. And their organization, their business, their thing is called Solace in Sage, and it helps with people aging at home, right? So aging in place. So again, we are not the experts, so we're all going to look at you, and you're going to help us discuss this theme.
Okay, great. We're excited to be here. We kind of divided our conversations and discussions into 3 parts. The first part will discuss the nursing home scene and everything that was going on in the nursing home scene. And then we'll discuss Howard receiving his diagnosis and go from there. And then the last part, we'll discuss the scene in the kitchen where he's talking about his end of life wishes. Okay. So we want to kind of start things off by asking, does anybody want to share or comment on what emotions do you think Dolores, Howard, and Tamika were experiencing at that nursing home scene? Kind of emotions we're kind of going through. And all of them, experiencing different ones, some of them experiencing the same emotions. But does anything pop out that you think they were experiencing?
I have ideas.
Please share.
So did Dolores, the fear, this is what, not knowing nursing homes and not knowing what to expect and losing your autonomy and all of the things that come with it. So Dolores, fear and denial, right? Scared, yeah. Scared, apprehensive.
Just that overall feeling of a loss of control.
I was just gonna say that this, from doing it, it came to me that he's wanting to control her and her feelings and to control what he's doing. But he's kind of stuck in the middle, and which is kind of a life thing. We're all doing that in some respect, yeah.
Anything else?
Frustration. The person going off shift that's trying to help, but it's really just, not listening to what she's saying and not helping in a helpful way. So just frustrated that people not paying attention.
Not feeling heard.
Loss of dignity.
Yeah, that scene where there's, assuming that she couldn't get the door open because something, she was not capable of something when in fact her husband, who doesn't have any cognitive, he couldn't get the door open. So there was that loss, some dignity there.
I'm trying to balance what you think you want for yourself versus what other loved ones want for you. How do you wrestle with that? How do you, make them feel happy and peaceful, but it's still your life. So the daughter seems to have an agenda, wants her parents to be well taken care of, but they seem to have their own ideas of what they want to do.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, everybody does come with their own agenda, and their own perspective on how this needs to be handled. And what was lacking throughout all of this was just even a basic conversation about what do you want?
Yeah, right. I mean, in the beginning, Dolores says they're just going because it's an opportunity for her to see.
And that's
That nobody's sad. Not on the same page at all. So it's just, everybody has a different.
It's very sad.
It's sad. Oh, sad. Absolutely. Also like a loss of identity. I mean, she had mentioned that she was this professor, Shakespearean professor, and it's like, and now she's not remembering. So, I mean, this loss of identity possibly that they were feeling. Has anyone heard of the term anticipatory grief? Has anyone heard of that term?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Not sure what that is, like what that.
Well, the way I understand it is you're trying to prepare yourself for whatever that wave of emotion is going to be by getting into it early before the person is actually gone.